Hey, how's it going guys? Origami here, welcome back to the channel. And today we have the Duel Masters PLAY'S / Hololive event, a very huge event, huge collaboration between two very big companies. One of the largest and I think the most important VTuber agency in the world, and that is Hololive. So if you're not familiar, it's a bunch of VTubers, and then they kind of do a lot of collabs together, and it's pretty much, I would say, the organization that started this whole VTuber wave, because it was very popular in Japan, but I think they are the ones that really pushed it to become very mainstream all over the world. And as usual, there's going to be that PvE event that you'll get one of the promos from, and then there is also the one in the shop. So I've realized that I've always done the pack opening or mini pack opening, but I've not talked about the event before, so I'm just going to do it once, because a lot of the Duel Masters PLAY'S event are very similar. Duel Masters PLAY'S event generally starts with a PvE, and then you get, this kind of tickets for various things for completing your quests, and then you can collect them from the quest area, and then you use these tickets in order to play these PvE matches. Usually they correlate, like 5 tickets will give you like 500 points, but there are some bonus points that you can get, of course. And then
Konnichiwa.
yes, konnichiwa. There are multiple characters usually, and then there's like a cap for the amount. So Fubuki, you can see you can only get up to 5,000 points from her, and then it's going to be another 5,000 for Polka, and then 5,000 for Pekora. It's just a very standard PvE event. Just get your tickets and then challenge them and then get the points. These are the rewards. You can see the milestones here. Usually you get packs, of course. You get one of the event promos that they make it specifically for, sort of free to play in that sense for completing the event. This time's promo is going to be, the name's different, but in essence it's Gachinko Roulette, because on the card it says it's treated as Gachinko Roulette, so I'm assuming you can't play 4 of these and 4 of Gachinko Roulette, so it's just a different name. Nice design, sweet design, a card that is very useful, I would say, more useful in the paper DM during this time, but it's not a useless card as some of the other promos have been. Sleeves, of course, packs, the foil version of these cards. Then usually we get an SR. This time the SR is going to be this Dreammate, Panda Nelcra. I don't use it personally, but for sure it's not a useless one because it's played in decks, like the Dreammate decks. Yep, so definitely go and knock out that PvE event, like why not? It's just free stuff. And then we get into the main part of the action, is the pack event, which is where you get your avatars, like the skins. Let's take a look at the skins first. We have Fubuki, Pekora, and then Polka. And to be honest, when I first took a look at this, I was like, Pekora is like my favorite among these 3 because that's the one I know and I'm more familiar with. Of course, if they had Suisei, which of course they don't, but next in line is going to be Pekora. I would say Fubuki, to me, has the nicest skin aesthetic, but because she's pure white and like it overlaps with a lot of characters that I already have. Pekora, I think, is ironically, I think her skin design here and her voice lines aren't that great. And Polka is one that I didn't know before this event, but I think she has the best character design and voice lines as a skin avatar, so it's kind of conflicting. I usually pull only one skin, but of course this is Hololive. I was like, I probably want Polka, even though I don't know her, as a skin the most in this game. But like, you can't just pass up the chance of having Pekora. Imagine missing this event and it never comes back, and then you're going to be the dude that experienced a Hololive event and then didn't get Pekora. So I'm like, so I thought I'd make an exception once. I'll get Polka because the gameplay and voice lines are better for me. But I'm just going to get Pekora for the sake of getting Pekora, okay? I don't need to explain myself any further. That's the event. Pretty much you need 4 tokens to exchange for 1 character, and you get 1 token for each of these 5 pulls you do. So the 5 pulls come with 5 of the DMPP 19 set. Usually it's whatever the latest set is, and then 1 of this, which gives you 1 of the promo cards, and we have 3 promo cards this time. The first one is Polka as Hungry Elegance, and then we have Pekora as Wilhelm, and then we have Fubuki as the Radio Roses. So I've said it on Twitter already, Fubuki is the only one that makes sense to me. Like, it matches the theme and like, because I feel like in the past, if you take a look at what they had previously, they actually did try to match like some of the, I would say, theme and color of the characters that they were having collab with the sort of cards that they were trying to make promo cards of. So if you remember Pop Team Epic, we had Popoko, which is a light card, and then we had her friend, which is a blue card, and then Shobu, that sort of thing going on. You can see there's quite clearly like they were trying to match the theme. Fubuki here is fine. She looks great. This is one of the cards I want. Like, Pekora as Wilhelm though, like, does it really make that much sense? Like, Pekora would have been such an easy Miss May promo. And I guess they're like, let's have the best girl with like the best card, or like the most popular and useful card in that sense. But like, seriously, like, I think it's a bit of a miss for me. And then like Polka as Hungry Elegance, like I would think that Polka as Wilhelm would make even more sense. And then Pekora as Hungry Elegance, that would have been like, it's like almost going against the color theme a bit, which is kind of disappointing. But like, then again, the star power of Hololive is just like, you just put them wherever. But it felt like a missed opportunity, at least for me. But yeah, so among these three, I'm gonna be very straight up. The only one that makes sense to have a playset of is Hungry Elegance. Yet at the same time, Hungry Elegance is only played in like one deck. Wilhelm is played in probably the most number of decks. Wilhelm Radio Roses are quite on par, I would say. So if you're gonna ask me what I wanted from this, since I'm pulling 8 packs this time, I wouldn't mind like something like 2 Radio Roses, 2 Wilhelm, and 4 Elegance. I think that's like the more logical way, in the sense that there's a higher chance of utilizing all of the promo cards. But realistically, if you don't care about Hungry Elegance, which I think a lot of people don't, then maybe you just want like 3 Radio Roses, 4 Wilhelm, and 1 Hungry Elegance, maybe? Something like that. But either way, 8's quite a huge number. I think the more important thing is I don't want like 5 of anything, and then hopefully 1 of everything, since it's like 3 cards and I have 8 pulls. Yeah, so let's just get into it. Of course, there are also the DMPP 19 packs, which, believe it or not, I'm pretty sure they opened it for this event, but I saw someone on Twitter get like the secret rare Beethoven and the secret rare Baki in the same pack, which is like, what the hell? But yeah. Let's do these a little quicker. Ooh, 2 VRs, which they're probably duplicates by this point. Ooh, okay, we have our first of the promo cards. Let's see what we get. Multi-Civ, that's Wilhelm, right? Yes. So, don't mind that, Wilhelm's pretty great. And I don't have a playset of the regular Wilhelm as well. So, yeah, 5 packs, 2 VRs, and then 1 of the token that we're gonna be swapping for the avatars. Yes, arigato, my friend. Second of the 5 packs. Let's see if we can just skip. Can we? Oh! Okay, wait, it's an SR, let's not skip. I'm just looking for any SRs that I still don't have, or the secret rares, because I don't have any of the secret rares except for Fairy Shower. Ooh, Victory Rare Baki, that might be my 4th. 3rd or 4th, definitely have at least 2. If you've seen the deck profile, you know of the Sita Baki deck. I don't have any Shangri-La as well, if I'm not wrong, so a lot of things that I could be looking for. The second of our promo packs. Let's hope it's a new one. Definitely a new one. Nature, so this is Hungry Elegance. Don't mind that at all. Are there like non-foil versions? I don't think so, right? They're all foil. A Victory Rare and a Hungry Elegance. Why not? Oh, she is getting a little bit annoying. The next 3 packs. Oop, VR. Yeah, I can get through these pretty quick. I get like a lot of Ludwig, which is like I've gotten like probably 8 to 10 Ludwig already. Nothing. Let's go into our third promo pack. Let's hope for Radio Roses, and then we at least get sort of the one of everything out of the way. No, we don't. We get Hungry Elegance, our second copy. Maybe it's manifesting, you know, the 4 Hungry Elegance and 2 of each of the other 2. Our fourth. Wait, did I miscalculate? I couldn't have, right? This should be our 4th? But do I have enough gems left over? This should be our 4th, but do we have enough gems left over? Okay. Radio Roses, please. Yes, it's a new card, so it has to be in Radio Roses. Fubuki in Radio Roses. I think this is just the best looking card from this promo, but I guess like the avatar skins are sort of more important for this. No VRs or SRs from the DMPP 19 packs. Wait, something's wrong. I had 90. Ooh, did I miscalculate? I needed 450 and I had 9,000. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna be right back. I miscalculated. I'm gonna need another 3,000 for this. I'll be right back.
5 minutes later.
Okay, we're back. So that was miscalculation on my part. Not a great sign of a TCG player, but yeah. So we're gonna do another 4 more of these. We had 1 of each and then a second Hungry Elegance. So starting to shape up like we're gonna get if we extrapolate, it's gonna be like probably the ideal number that I would have wanted. But of course, you know, if it leans more into the other 2, there's not much of a problem either. Because they are good looking cards, as long as we don't get like 5. A lot of VRs, no SRs, and then our promo. I got a feeling this is Hungry Elegance. Nope, it's Wilhelm, second Wilhelm. 1 Radio Roses, 2 Wilhelm, 2 Hungry Elegance. Our 5th token, Arigato. Another only VR light. I also don't have the Heaven's Gate SR. What's that white sorry, the light demon command. So there are a lot of things I still haven't gotten from this. I got a lot of DVRs, which is very annoying. Our 6th one. It's Radio Roses, so we got 2 of each now. So I think we're pretty safe. Yep, we have 2 left, so we can't get more than a playset of anything, which is great for me. I think I wouldn't mind whatever comes next, I guess. That's enough of... Probably the worst thing would be getting like 4 Radio Roses, because I don't think you ever played 4 Radio Roses. You get SR that we didn't have before. We didn't have this before? I thought we did have him. It's the Omaru, I think, something, but nobody ever really plays him. For sure there's a lot of wombo combos you can do with him, but I'm just not into that. Our second to last promo pack, and let's see who it is. Hungry Elegance. So I guess we're gonna be right, like playset of Hungry Elegance and then 2 of each of the others. And our last 5 pack and last promo. Not even a VR confirmation. A foil. I forgot his name, but it's important in the Java Jack deck. Mendelsohn. Really nothing. Well, I guess it's 5, so we can't really blame it. Hopefully Wilhelm or Hungry Elegance. Yes, oh my god, that's pretty hype, I would say. Like 4 Hungry Elegance, which means you get a playset to play for the Turbo Zenith, and then 2 Wilhelm, which usually you don't really play for. You do on some decks, but most decks you do find with 2, and I do have like 2 other Wilhelm, so that's cool. And then 2 Radio Roses. I think this is like very ideal for me. So the irony is that if I had like 4 packs to pull only, I would prefer 2 Radio Roses and 2 Wilhelm. But if I have 8, I would still want it 2 Radio Roses, 2 Wilhelm, but I would rather get 4 Hungry Elegance so that I can get a playset. So we have 8 tokens. We're getting for sure Pekora. Fubuki, you look the best, to be honest, but Pekora's like the queen. So we're getting her. And we get the BGM as well. I have the BGM off, so yeah. Let's switch to her. And then I want the swap for Polka as well. Polka. Polka's voice lines are so dope. So let's take a look at Pekora's voice lines first.
Usada Pekora Peko!
As the introduction. It is pretty reminiscent of her, but it's not as unhinged. And you know why? Because they're not gonna put something unhinged as the card. But
Omaru
Polka's voice lines though. Am I right? Like, I don't know. I thought they could have done something better for Pekora and Fubuki, but I guess this is what they come up with. But yeah. So yeah, pretty hype. Pretty much got what I wanted. 2 skins. I'm gonna have to save up a little bit for the next round. And yeah, you can see what I mean, right? You see the Pop Team Epic, they sort of like try to fit the color theme a little bit. If we go a little bit beyond that as well here, it just seems like they could have done a little better in terms of the artwork for the Wilhelm and the Hungry Elegance. But, you know, like I said, Hololive is Hololive, so you're gonna get that back anyways. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys get the best pulls if you're pulling for this and get what you want. And I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe. Bye-bye.